Here we go, fans. Day 3. Welcome to Day 3 of the 2021 DNA Swag Hoop Classic. Game 1 today is on the ladies' side. It is the Moncton High Purple Knights coming off an easy looking win last night against a very talented St. Malachy's team, and the Riverview High Royals making their debut in the tournament late, and they got to be ready to go. So Moncton High coming in, and I'm joined for the second time this week, and not the last, by the one, the only Kelly Vass. How you doing, Kelly?
Good, Dave. How are you?
Good. Did you enjoy the Moncton High game last night?
I did. It was a good ball game. It did.
What did you see last night at Moncton High?
They're quick. They're going to move the ball well, and Riverview better be ready to play.
Yeah, they really better because Moncton doesn't waste any time. They want to get you out and running. We said at halftime, St. Malachy's would probably make an adjustment to slow things down to get to work at more their pace, but Moncton didn't let them. They just dictated the pace from start to finish, and you got to figure they're going to want to do that again today against a Riverview team that is they're in a little bit of a rebuilding phase for Riverview this year. They're definitely really young. Coach Rich Rafferty, he's looking towards the future with his team, but they got to be chomping at the bit to get involved here after 2 days off to start the Hoop Classic, and they win the tip. And Moncton sitting back, interesting, in a 1-3-1 zone. We saw this last night against St. Malachy's too.
They better be careful with Lindsay Black at the top of that.
Yeah, she created havoc, and she got out and finished a lot of layups last night.
That's her job. Here she goes. Oof.
Yeah, and whose job is to push that ball?
Brooke.
And Brooke Watson was terrific last night pushing it, but she turns it over. Going back the other way for the Riverview Royals is Marley Hansen. Hands off to Addie Albert. Jumper is long, but rebounded by Hansen. And out top to Lily Thompson. She uses the screen. Over to Albert.
The pressure might get to the Royals here.
Yeah, they got to, but I like what they're doing that St. Max didn't do last night. They're trying to go at least side to side. St. Max got caught. They learned their lesson a little bit, and they got better as the game went on, but they certainly got caught being one side and taking the very first open opportunity they got. Riverview looks like they're trying at least to move the ball a little bit more side to side here.
Absolutely. We were always told first side, second side attack. And here we go. Brooke to Lindsay, and that's an easy two.
The story of the night last night. Blows the lefty layup. You're not going to see that very often from Lindsay Black. I dare say we won't see that again tonight.
No.
Once.
Maybe the jitters.
Maybe, yeah. Goes and baseline there.
There we go.
And another turnover. And the story continues for Moncton High.
And you know turnovers. Brooke is going to be looking for Lindsay.
Yep, she just pushes that. They're quite the tandem in the full court. And in half court, too, they know what they're doing. Brooke Watson wide open. Rebounded inside by Sammy Amadou.
Great rebound by Sammy. And here takes Lindsay's going to take it.
And one. We talked about it last night. You know she's going left. She hardly ever goes right. If there's a weakness in her game, that's it. Going right to the hoop. But she's so athletic and so quick, you can't stop it.
And that's just it. They need to force her right. They have to.
Yep.
Or she is going to annihilate them.
She's going to carve them up all night.
Absolutely.
If you don't send her that way.
She'll have 35.
Yep. Before you know it. And Coach Troy McKenzie talked about it in our pre-tournament chat. She's the most athletic female player he's ever seen.
I agree. And absolutely.
No I can't make an argument after 2 days of watching her. That's for sure.
She's beyond versatile.
Yep. Missed free throw, rebounded by Moncton, but they turn it over, and it's going back to Riverview.
I think Rachel should have went up with that.
Yeah, she tried to be a little unselfish, didn't she?
Right.
I was impressed with her last night, Rachel Beach. She knows exactly what her role is, plays it, really super solid.
And there we go.
Sammy Amadou put her in that category, too.
Sammy, you know what?
A little bit long.
That's not a pass you can make up the center.
Yeah.
Lindsay has nowhere to go when she catches that ball.
And a timeout by Moncton. By Riverview, pardon me. And we talked a bit last night about how the only thing that really slowed down Moncton a little bit was on the break. They did tend to have some execution errors on the break, and we talked about how effective it is to stay wide when you're running those lanes, and that gives the ball handler wanting to push the ball a better angle to get it to you.
Well, that's the only way it's gonna work.
Yep. If you're running down the middle, there's no leeway. The point guard doesn't have the visual. As running the floor, you might feel like you're open, and why isn't she getting it to me? As a point guard, you and I both know that that there's bodies in between. It's not a good visual look. It doesn't look like an easy pass. It looks like a much easier pass if you get out wide and let us lead you, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think if the Riverview guards have their eyes up and their wings are running wide, they will execute every single time.
So Moncton last night, really the story was turning turnovers by St. Malachy's into easy buckets, and they did it from start to finish last night. And if Riverview doesn't take better care of the ball, that's definitely going to start to be a story here. So we'll see how Riverview adjusts here out of the timeout. I bet you they talked a little bit about some movement offensively here in the zone. And they're looking to get it in there. That's a better idea, in and out.
And that's it. They got to get that ball in and out because Troy has told them to collapse at the foul line.
Yep.
So if they collapse, somebody's got to be open, Dave.
Yep. And it's going to be Rowan Dominy in there playing the middle of the zone for Riverview to start with. And it's all about paint touches, even if whether it's on the bounce or off a pass. Paint touches, even if it's just an in and out pass. It makes that zone move and it makes them react.
Well, that's just it. They're panicking.
Yeah, a lot of touches. That's what they do. Those long arms, those athletic girls out top, really super aggressive and athletic. Brooke and Sammy and Lindsay, they get so many touches, and that matters too. Even a fingertip on a pass breaks up the rhythm of the offense.
Oh, nice pass.
Oh, beauty from Amadou to Deveran, and she missed the layup, and that's 2 misses that you're not going to see too often out of these girls.
That was an excellent cut.
Deveran
and there you go.
And look at those hands.
She's off again. There.
And she finished. She went right that time.
She did.
She went, man, I blew it with my left hand. Maybe I'll show off a little bit and go right this time.
And if they're not careful, Lindsay's going to do that to them every single time, Dave.
Yep. It's going to be the story of the game unless they're more careful. Ripped it free, though. Did Albert. But another turnover. And there she goes again. She's going to lay it in again with the right hand for 2. And Lindsay Black shaking off that early miss.
Dave, I don't know if they have an answer for Lindsay.
Who does in the province, really? Who
I don't think anybody.
Yep. She's definitely one of a kind.
Nice defense there. That's excellent.
Yeah, Rachel Beach is just solid, isn't she?
That was an excellent.
Kick ahead, not quite there, but gathered by
nice pass.
Watson. Yeah, in and out. Another nice pass to the 45, and up goes Beach and gets the roll.
And I think that's where her sweet spot is, Dave, right there.
Yeah, and we talked about it last night. She knows what her job is, and she knows what her range is. She looks to me like a really, really smart player, Beach, inside for Moncton High. And another turnover against, again, too much dribble. You're going to see this all night. Lay in for Lindsay Black. Can we just put that on? How about we just put that on a little 5-second clip, and I'll just replay it over and over again.
Well, that's just it. This might turn into a track meet between Lindsay and Riverview.
And if you're a ball handler for the Riverview Royals, you've got to minimize pounding that rock at the top of that zone.
But I think too they need to get rid of the ball sooner. The ball's got to move so it's not stagnant at the top where their guards are so long.
The ball's got to move on the pass, and one thing you can't get caught doing against a good zone, and this 1-3-1 that Moncton plays is a really good zone. You got to dribble with a purpose. It can't just be pounding the rock from side to side. If you're hit, you've got to hit a gap. Try to drive with a purpose at these. Make them make a decision, shut you down, send 2 players at you, so then you can move the ball against the zone. That's the only thing you can do against something as devastating as the top of that Moncton zone.
That's it, Dave. That's it. But you know what? I think too, Moncton High's got to clean it up on the defensive end. They are getting some turnovers, but I think they got to give a bit more.
Yep. So Riverview coming out of this timeout down 10-0 early, and you can see they're having Coach Rafferty still in a chat as they leave the huddle with Rowan Dominy. So obviously there's a lot of again, Riverview is a victim of just like everybody else. Early season, they probably haven't gotten to practice this zone offense as much as they would like to. I like that moving out top. Set a screen.
Oh. But you know what? Did you see? If Riverview moves, it makes it a heck of a lot harder for the Knights to figure out where they need to be.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great play.
That's just it. If you hit a gap properly, because you can set a screen like that against the zone too. Some people don't think that. Well, you're playing zone. What good's a screen going to do? It does a lot of good. If you set it properly, you set it the right way. And there's a 3-point attempt that comes up short.
Great rebound.
Noe McDonald with that 3, and she was short. Another rebound in there. Pardon me, Lily Barnett.
And this is what happens with a zone, right?
You got a rebound out of a zone, don't you?
That's
MHS not finishing the possession here. Riverview creating extra possessions for themselves. A nice look inside.
Oh, unfortunate.
Comes up short to Sophia Candy.
They worked hard for that.
They did. That was good offense. They deserved it.
But it was a scramble, right? Moncton High's got to gather.
Lily Barnett did a good job. That pass was nice. Addie Albert into the offense for Riverview. Into the corner. Set play for a 3. Comes up short from Jazz Barnett.
Oh, I think that's Beach's second.
It might be. And a good job by Riverview on the boards here these last couple of possessions, creating some extra opportunities. I mean, even a team as veteran and capable and long and big as Moncton, you got to be able to communicate out of the zone and rebound out of it and finish possessions.
Well, that's the hard part about a zone, right?
Mm-hmm. And sorry, Sophia Candy, my voice in this gym. I got to go to my golf voice. Got to remind me, partner. Go to my golf voice. Not to disturb the free throw shooters. Nice save there.
There we go.
From Samia Amadou. Sammy, as the kids call her.
Good ball movement. Nice pass from Lindsay to Brooke. That was phenomenal, Dave.
Beautiful movement. And those two are quite the pair, aren't they?
That's a dynamic duo, absolutely.
Usually that pass goes from the other way, but Brooke Watson, she knows how to score when she gets her hands on the ball as well. Another shot up there by Barnett that comes up. A little in and out. Again, running the floor in the middle. Not quite there, but look at that give and go. Sammy Amadou misses with the left, but the basketball sense that she has, Lindsay Black, is just phenomenal, off the charts. Good kick to the corner there.
A great defense by Brooke.
Yeah. Lily Barnett made herself available, but the pass didn't make it. And Moncton again on the break. DeVaron, her pass picked off here, looking for Black. Going the other way with a nice steal is Addie Albert. Up top for a 3.
Nice tape.
Back rim, but
wow, that was a great rebound.
Another empty possession, and Riverview deserved more on that one. Just can't get the finish to go.
I think Addie was a little bit rushed there.
She did, yeah. Well, it's that size inside of Moncton makes you feel you got to be rushed a little bit. That 3 comes up short. Brooke Watson. No one's harder on herself than Brooke Watson.
I agree.
Right?
But it was a great shot, a wide open shot. The ball was moved. It just didn't fall.
Yeah, it just didn't go.
You can't stop shooting.
Nope. And that's going to be a 5-second
Great defense.
Call. Nicely done by Riverview. So they've actually been, Riverview's really, these last 5-6 possessions since the 5.5-minute mark has really looked a lot better. Haven't gotten any results out of it yet, but I like the push against that zone there.
And that's why they got to move the ball here.
Yeah, Brianna Thompson really pushed it well. Inside to Domini. Pardon me, Lily Barnett missed the turnaround. Good hustle for that rebound by Domini.
Absolutely. I think Rachel Beach, too, has got to be a little bit careful down below.
Yeah.
She's sitting with 2. And
she is sitting with 2, and it's interesting that
Troy's keeping her out.
Yeah, that she's keeping her on the floor, but he feels comfortable with his depth. We know that.
I agree. Nice pass.
DeVaron inside, kicks it out. Back up to Black. She's shockingly going left, but into some hands. Well defended there by Riverview. They were waiting for her on that left. And again, Brianna Thompson on the push.
Nice push.
Yeah, I like what she's doing against this zone. Try to get some opportunity before they set up.
Nice ball movement by the Royals.
Jazz Barnett, she can make that, but she misses again. 0 for 3 here for Barnett. She's a solid shooter. They'll expect her to make a few of those today.
Nice cut.
Really nice cut, but a wild shot there.
Sammy's just got to get settled, I think.
Yeah, and she heard some footsteps of Barnett behind her, that's for sure. And a nice kick to the corner there, and Barnett's going to launch again. Just in and out. But again,
nice rebound by Domini.
Wonderful stuff. Another jumper, and Riverview just can't buy one early. That reminded me of McNaughton the other night.
I agree.
Tough start, but started to play better. But The offensive possession
Rachel
just weren't
Beach.
paying off, and Beach is going to try a 3, and she's short.
I think those are tired legs.
A little bit. And with 2 fouls and the tired leg, no, she's not coming out. It's going to be Amadou. And someone else that had a real strong game for Moncton last night. Emma Dunnett was terrific. Hard nose, got her, jumped on the floor.
That's what
stuck
they
her
need.
nose in, rebounds. Really impressed by her last night. Brandon Thompson at the corner.
Nice
a
give and
pass
go.
Inside. And a turnaround there by Lily Barnett. She's got to go a little bit stronger.
It's going to turn into a track meet, Dave.
It is, isn't it?
They got to be careful. What Riverview's doing at the top is setting that screen on Lindsay is working. They just got to move the ball a bit better.
Yeah, sorry, my track that I made about the layup by Lindsay just didn't work that time. Oh, she's getting another opportunity. No, it's going to go to Brooke. Brooke Watson pushes the ball.
Nice Euro step by Brooke.
A little bit wild, though. Oh, but it's going to stay with Moncton High. Just a little wild on the Euro step, but checking back in for Riverview is Marley Hansen.
Oh, no.
Oh,
wow.
Just a really well-executed play. And Riverview, you can see Richard Rafferty on the bench making this sign as if talk, guys, talk. They didn't communicate on that one.
I think they were expecting something different. They were expecting the gate to close.
Yeah, and Lindsay Black just executed them to death on that one. Brooke Powers not able to collect in the corner and turned over by Riverview again. Going back the other way, and it's Emma Dunnett pushing the ball. Up to DeVaron, over to Black.
Oh,
nice look
pass.
inside.
Wow, she
And
thread the needle there.
Emma Dunnett doing all the little things, made herself available in that zone, just didn't stand there, made herself available big and wide for that feed from her provincial all-province teammate. An attempted kick to the corner there.
Oh, that's a great hustle by Dunnett.
Yeah, she is all over the place. She was last night, and just getting here comes that break, a nice left-handed feed. But a stuff by Barnett at the other end. Nice play by her. Riverview down 18-0 now. It's a long way back.
Oh.
And Brooke Watson pushing it. Gonna go left and lays
Nice
it
take.
in. And Moncton just getting whatever they want on the offensive and defensive end. And Riverview just having a tough time getting that lid off the hoop right now.
They just got to see one fall.
A nice shot fake there. That's another useful tool against the zone. But again, falling into that trap that McNaughton did about St. Malachy's did, pardon me, of that taking that first opportunity and getting beat down the floor again by the more athletic Moncton High team. DeVaron lays it in, and the lead's 22-0. They got 2 seconds left, and I don't think they know it. The clock's going to run out. And the first quarter ends with a 22-0 Moncton High lead. Looks like the first quarter of the season for the Riverview High Royals. They had a similar shutout situation to the same team back a few weeks ago. So Riverview struggling in that first quarter, and it's got a lot to do with the lack of execution against that zone. And you got to wonder how much that has to do with, early season, not having a lot of practice time and nail down how to execute against it.
That's it. They got to figure something out. The zone is really eating them up.
Yeah, but they did do some good things towards the end of that quarter, starting midway through the quarter. They got some paint touches.
They got to cut.
They did. They definitely.
They're getting the offensive rebounds. They just got to put them in, right? I think when they get it, it's panic.
Yep. Yeah, they're definitely being too one-sided and panicking. So that first pass is going to the wing, and then they're trying to take. And if it's at all open, they feel like they're sped up, and they feel like they got to take it.
Right.
This might be the best shot we get.
Right.
Or the other thing too is they're making that first cut, and they're trying that backdoor cut every single time instead of letting let that cut go through, swing the ball, and see if it's more wide open the second time on the
Absolutely.
other side, right? So they're being too one-sided, too fast.
But I think, Dave, too, they did have a couple threes that didn't fall. Jazz Barnett had,
They did.
3 or 4 that were an excellent opportunity.
She's typically going to make 1 or 2 of those.
Absolutely. And I think Moncton High, too, on that, on the flip side, was they didn't know how to box out. Riverview was there. They just couldn't finish.
Yeah,
so
they created a lot of second shot opportunities. That's probably what Troy McKenzie's concentrating on most here in this timeout, I would think, defensively. Hey, it was a scoreless quarter, girls. We did a pretty good job, but if there's one thing to clean up, I think it's the glass, and that's all about communication when you're playing in 1-3-1 zone, because you got to know, hey, there's two people behind you. I'll go get one of them. You got to get the other. You got to tell your teammates where the cutters are, where the rotations are, so you can hit them on the box out and finish possessions. And Moncton, if there's a weakness in that first quarter, it was definitely that.
I think we see some new girls here for the Knights.
Yeah, and that big grade 10, Mia Allman, who they got a lot of minutes with last night, a lot of touches. You can tell she's, grade 10, a grade 10 big kid. They're almost always works in progress if they're on the varsity team, but she did some good stuff last night, as did most of these girls off the bench for Moncton. They got some grade 10s, this team, so their presence very bright. But
Absolutely, and I think they just got to move the ball here.
Yep.
That's going to be their thing.
Amadou looking for Alman, not there. She swings it back up top to Kennedy Apthorpe, making her appearance. Rebecca Mills going to drive right.
Nice take.
Very nice. Rims out, though.
Oh, Mia almost had it there. Good rebound.
Really good rebound there. So Riverview.
By Avery Allward.
Yep.
Oh, wrong team. Sorry.
I was going to say, wait a second.
I got to fold this over.
That's all right. Just getting our
Great
day started
hustle
here.
by Addie. That was excellent.
Good rip away by Addie Albert, absolutely.
We got to move the ball.
But, yeah, just that weak pass to the top. It's got to be there. But Apthorpe did a great job stepping in and closing that off. And a lefty attempt there by Amadou, not quite there.
It's those long arms.
Rebound secured there by Amelia Jensen, but ball's knocked out of bounds. Riverview maintains possession. And Coach Rafferty said he's had a tough start to the season. This is a really young team, not a deep team. A little bit of we say a down year for Riverview, meaning they're just a little bit short on the bench and a little bit young. But,
absolutely.
He said their attitude has been spectacular from start to finish. Real team
nice
focused.
Take, nice pump fake.
That one deserved to go in too, didn't
I
it?
agree. They need one, Dave. They need one here.
Listen, I'm a Riverview guy, so I'm definitely at my heart cheering for them a little bit, but it's going double my my homerism in the moment. They need one to go down here.
Once they see one, I think it's going to stamp.
It'll open up a little bit. So Riverview sitting in a little bit of a zone here, showing Moncton a little bit something different. Swing and a nice interception there. Going the other way is Amelia Jensen. And a nice follow by Albert, though, creating another opportunity.
She's working hard, Albert, out there.
Yep, absolutely. But those hands out there, so active by Moncton High at the top. They just can't get anything going. No flow to it at all.
No. It's that chaotic defense that Troy loves.
Yep, he likes creating chaos, and that's certainly what's going on right now.
I think we got to get the ball into Domini.
Yeah, I mean that was obviously what their first instinct was to start the game, get her some touches in the paint, and they kind of have gone away from it.
It's going to be successful.
Yep. Nice screen up top by her, and a good kick to the corner. See, that's well executed, just really good athletic defense there by Amadou. And Moncton going the other way, and that's going to be a block and foul. Good push. The pace is always at 100 for Moncton High.
I'd say it's at 110 with Troy.
Yeah, that's the way Coach wants to play, doesn't he?
If Riverview can get a few stops, I think they're going to figure it out. They got to figure it out.
Yeah, that's well defended there off that out of bounds play, and they just, well run down in the corner. They had the problem there. They had too many people trying to intercept the pass. So Riverview's going to be stuck here. Got to get over half.
Sammy's got those long arms, so you got to fake a pass to make a pass, as they say, Dave.
They've got a whole treasure trove of those girls on this Moncton High team
with
long arms.
Right, and then it's
athletic.
those moon. There you go.
Pretty stuff. Just can't secure the catch there. Marley Hansen up top. Missed jumper there from Amelia Jensen.
Good hustle by Domini.
Nicely done, but can't maintain possession. Apthorpe on the run out. Doesn't have any teammates with her. Gets it back.
Oh.
And a wild shot there by Amadou. Should have just gone up on the same side. Didn't need to go to the opposite side for that lay-in. Marley Hansen into the offense. Or pardon me, Addie Albert. Marley Hansen there on the wing. Domini secures it. Well done by her. And an open shot on the baseline.
There we go, Dave.
For Marley Hansen. Gets them off the schneid. The lid is off. Here comes the waterfall now from Riverview, no doubt. Oh, nice position inside there by the
nice shot by Sammy.
Yep. Good inside out there by Moncton. That's what Moncton wants as well. Paint touches. You get wide open shots. You get enough paint touches. There are about to be 5 new kids come in for Moncton High.
Sammy's working real hard out there, Dave.
Is she ever?
Oh.
It's called for a foul, but see, Moncton doesn't mind those. You get the impression that oh, okay. I thought we had some discussion going on there, but just the subs are coming in. Troy McKenzie, he's not going to mind some of those fouls. Be aggressive. If you take a couple of those fouls, being super aggressive, it's going to be counterbalanced by the havoc and the turnovers that you create.
Absolutely, and I think Riverview's got to be careful here. We got Lindsay at the top, which, like we know, is going to. Nice take.
Yeah, really calmed herself after the havoc there from Moncton High, but just missed that jumper to Lily Barnett. And there's that penetration. That's the kind of movement you want. Get in that gaps.
It was a great shot, great pass.
Create a 2-on-1 situation. Just a missed jumper by Lindsay Black, but Riverview can take some notes from that movement there by Brooke and Lindsay.
That was a good screen by Riverview.
Yeah, it was, but just a poor execution of that pass. It wasn't really there. And they feel sped up, so they're trying to take that first opportunity that they look at instead of, okay, it's not quite there. It's not back out, be more patient.
They got to realize, too, they got 24 seconds. Yeah. And I think both teams now are playing in a little bit of a rush.
Yep.
You know, so we got to use the clock on both ends.
Just doesn't. See, Riverview's just not letting their big girls get position in there before the feeds come in.
Great run by Beach. Great defense.
Well cut off there by Naomi McDonald. Shutting it down, and she does again on the drive. But a nice kick out to DeVaron for three, and she made it. She's had a sweet jumper both games that we've seen here at Moncton. DeVaron, another, not the first name that comes to your lips when you talk about the Moncton High Knights. No,
absolutely.
But so deep in the backcourt.
But to be fair, Dave, I think everybody touched the ball in that possession.
Yes, absolutely. And she was, for my money, the player of the game for Moncton last night.
Nice rebound.
Rebound inside. Well done. Naomi McDonald up and in.
And I think they got to see more of McDonald.
Well, I mean,
she's a presence in there, and she's going to get those rebounds.
Yeah, look at her defensively since she's come in. Did all kinds of good things over there.
You know she's going to punch it.
She's going to drive and miss, and McDonald with a rebound. Good minutes from her since she's been in. And pushing the ball again is Albert. Into the corner for Marley Hansen. Cut off. Can't do that. One dribble, pick it up. That's not going to work against this zone.
Like you said, Dave, they got to go somewhere with a purpose.
Yep. But well done there by Lily Barnett.
Great shot.
Well done by Barnett. That was a dribble with a purpose. Attracted some bodies. Probably Moncton's mistake there. They didn't want to send two bodies at her on the perimeter, but Riverview took advantage. Nice box out again by McDonald, and we're going the other way. Riverview playing a lot better here this second quarter.
There you go, your dribble with no purpose.
Put the ball on the floor. When you're a big girl putting the ball on the floor against Brooke Watson, that's what's going to happen, but she blows the layup. Riverview back the other way. And again, starting it off with a screen at the top. Just not well executed that time. Didn't get anything out of it, and Barnett's left wide open, and she got to figure she's going to nail that one, but again, a little long. Not on track yet is Barnett.
She's going all the way.
And Black saw them. Riverview didn't communicate very well on that break. They didn't know who was going to take which side, but Black wasn't able to take advantage.
I think we're lacking in communication on both teams here, Dave.
A little bit.
I don't know what's...
Not in mid-season form communication-wise.
Great take by McDonald.
Lily Barnett that time on the inside. It's all right. We're all going to do it multiple times.
Tall girls, blonde hair. Great cut.
Nice cut by Black. Collects and kicks it back out. DeVaron swings it all the way around. Beach and all the way into the corner for Dunnett. She gets stuck. Rescued by DeVaron. Drives the ball with the left and a nice pass. Pretty offense from Moncton. Just doesn't pay off. But Dunnett creates a new opportunity, and DeVaron's got another chance. Rebounded this time by McDonald. Well done.
That's great ball movement by the Knights.
Good stuff. Just didn't get paid off.
Royals got to set it up here.
Barnett at the top. And another shot there from the corner from Marley Hansen. Just comes up short that time. And Brooke Watson wasted no time. Nice push, and Black lays it in. And Riverview looking a little tired now, and they're going to have some wholesale substitutions, but a timeout first. So couple of housekeeping things we'll go through, friends. Here, we got to get in our thanks to our sponsors a lot, and a couple things we want to go through here. First, Keystone Physio. We're honored and grateful that Keystone Physio has loyally supported the DNA Swag Ladies Hoop Classic for 17 years. In addition to providing professional physiotherapy services to the ladies' games, this year Keystone will be graciously providing a $500 bursary to be awarded to one graduating player on a hosting ladies team. That's fantastic community support, and many thanks to Keystone Physio. And also Watts Leasing is a locally owned company specializing in the rental and leasing of all types of transportation and storage equipment. They're thrilled to be a part of the 2021 DNA Swag Hoop Classic, and we're thrilled to have Watts Leasing, so thanks for their support. And also, we want to thank Signway. Looking after all your signage needs for more than 25 years, Signway is a locally owned company offering quality sign solutions to businesses throughout Atlantic Canada and shipping from coast to coast. Troy Hansen would like to congratulate all the graduates playing in the hoops this year and remind them to reach out for grad banners over the coming months. And you saw fans, our sponsors up here during the timeout. We want to thank everybody. Obviously, DNA Swag, they're our main title sponsor for all their work, and Crandall their brand spanking new look in here. So thanks to everybody that's helped us put this on this year. It's been phenomenal. And here we go back in the action and pushing the ball again. Up the floor is Brianna Thompson into the corner. And it's trapped there, and that's going to be tough to get out, Amelia Jensen. But well done. She came to the ball, did Brooke Powers, and helped out her teammate. And foul call, and they'll Riverview get a chance to reset here. Amelia Jensen looking inside. Wow, look at that box. That position created by Brooke Powers, just not able to finish, but I like the hard work. Look at her pestering the ball, too, Brooke Powers.
Oh, nice pass.
Just not quite collected there by Amadou. And Moncton's going to get called for the foul. And Troy McKenzie is not happy about that call. And he's one of our more animated coaches on the sidelines is Troy. He can't quite keep his feelings hidden.
No.
A lot like me. I'm not making fun of the guy.
I just want to know why. Yeah. He wanted that call. He wanted the call.
I sympathize.
Three's up.
And actually, not a bad shot, but well rebounded there.
Great take
by Sophia Candy, and she's going to have a trip to the line for two.
But I think that's what Riverview has to do more is take the ball to the rim.
Yeah, for sure, and they've been doing a good job creating second chance opportunities too. So, really impressive stuff. A field hockey player is Candy before the basketball season started. A lot of former field hockey players in this tournament. Bernice McNaughton almost couldn't start their season. They had so many field hockey players, so popular sport with the basketball crew. Brooke Hansen pushes the ball back up the floor, creating more gaps. Being tough with the ball there was the big rookie, Mia Allman.
See what out-of-bounds play they run here.
Yeah, they're pretty creative with their out-of-bounds plays on the baseline, and they got so many smart passers and cutters that you really got to be on point if you're Riverview High.
That's twice.
Again,
they got burned with that twice, Dave.
Again, but different movement. Right?
Absolutely. One was to the left, one was to the right.
Yeah, she got cut off one way, went back to the other. So you got all kinds of wrinkles out of these plays as well, and Moncton's High is smart enough to use all the wrinkles. And they're also athletic enough to create turnovers and havoc, and DeVaron with another one. The ball rolls to Brooke Watson, a left-handed shovel pass that I wouldn't advise, but it works for her. And a
nice pass.
Really nice two-man game there with Allman just a little bit strong on the bank shot. And back the other way goes Thompson. And harassed at the top by guess who? Ball to the corner. Really nice 1-2 movement.
Nice move by Domini.
Really nicely done. Rowan Domini with the banker.
And I think that's open every time.
Pretty stuff there.
Nice pass.
Oh, that's beauty. Allman just a little bit long again.
Nice rebound by Domini.
Nice pass by Brooke Watson. I've said that, I don't know, a dozen times here so far through 2 games. Nice cut there. And a nice lefty move Brooke Powers just doesn't pay off for her. Love the movement against the zone, though, and guess who's breaking long? Able to chase it down, and a smart play. Bats it off at Thompson. It's going to stay with Moncton High.
That's just quick thinking.
Yep.
You know.
And 16 seconds left in the half for Moncton High.
All right, they're setting up the same inbounds play. If it goes to Lindsay.
Better communication there by Riverview. They were ready for it. And good job there by Thompson being physical down underneath the hoop. And Riverview's going to have a chance with 15 seconds here to cut into a 20-point Moncton High lead. They've played him even here in this quarter, but there it is. Guess who? Lindsay Black. And gets called for steps.
Ooh.
What did you think about that call? I didn't quite see it here, looking around our monitor. A little bit iffy? A little bit iffy?
I would have argued that one for sure. I don't know if I would have called it travel. I think.
He's only got 4 seconds. Again, they don't get a shot off in that half. So Moncton High will go into the halftime break with a 29-9 lead over Riverview. Riverview played them even in the second quarter. We saw some good movement, good stuff out of them offensively. They were better on the defensive end too, but Moncton High just veteran and full of long, athletic, tough kids on the defensive end of the floor, and it's going to be tough for Riverview in the second half, but they got some things to build on out of that second quarter.
And I think Moncton High too's got some talented kids with high basketball IQ, Dave.
Yeah.
You know, and it's evident.
Yeah.
It's very evident.
The experience level and
absolutely
is evident, but
yeah.
Again, solid second quarter from Riverview. They played him even, and that's going to count as success for Coach Rafferty, I think, and something to build on for the second half. So, friends, we're going to take a 9-minute break, and we'll be back to you. So, thanks for joining us on the 2021 DNA Swag Hoop Classic. We'll see you back here in a minute.
I should have peed for sure.
And we're back at the Hoop Classic. It's all right. There's only like 60 people watching that know you. That's all right. Don't worry about it, Kelly. Listen, fans, you're going to catch some stuff. We're going to come back. That's totally on your host's fault. It's totally on your host here. Dave Tingley joined by Kelly Vass. Hi, Kelly. Welcome back. That's one you laugh off, Kelly. Come on. This is an amateur operation here. Nobody's gonna care. Join us, fans, and laugh at us while we make fools of ourselves live on YouTube. Dave Tingley joined by Kelly Vass. By the way, I'm at Hoops Tingley on Twitter if you're listening from somewhere and want to say hi. You're at Kelly Vass, what?
7
on Twitter. So, join us there too and say hi throughout the day and tomorrow and Saturday, because you're going to hear us a lot the next few days. So here we go again to start the action. Riverview High down 29-9 as they start the third, coming off a pretty darn good second quarter after a rough start. And we'll see if they come out with a little bit of confidence off of that pretty good second quarter, Kelly, considering.
I agree.
It says a lot about them. They didn't back down at all. You get down against one of the better teams in the province, 20-0, have a scoreless quarter. That can be deflating, and these girls just didn't let it get to them. Played them even there in that second quarter.
You got to get the ball inside for the. Oh.
Yeah, they're trying to get that ball from side to side, but those passes are just made so difficult by the length of Moncton High. But they're fighting. Oh, look at that pass! Highlight reel stuff. I love it.
And it doesn't drop.
It didn't go in. I can't believe it. I turned around. I thought it was through. Brooke Powers, that little bat pass. That was pretty stuff. Nice drive.
Nice take by Sammy.
On a team like this, you're going to have some people that are underrated that don't get quite the opportunity.
Oh, absolutely.
And she, to me, is going to be, if she doesn't get enough notice this year, because she's a little bit underrated, but she's got that athleticism, eh? To go baseline like that. Really nice move by Amadou. Inside.
Oh, nice. There goes Ella.
Jensen, but nice steal, and we're going the other way. And
Brooke.
guess who? Lather, rinse, repeat.
Great take by
Lindsay
Lindsay.
Black.
But a nice pass by Ella.
Yeah. Well, they've got this breakdown to a science. This Moncton High. It's going to be their weapon all year. Clearly, creating havoc up top, pushing the ball, easy opportunities at the other end. And Riverview's not doing a good job getting those paint touches like they
Nice.
did. They did in the second quarter. They are not getting off to a good start here in this quarter.
Too many turnovers.
Yep. And live ball turnovers against Moncton. That's going to kill you. And laying it in this time is Brooke Watson.
And Brooke's going to hit that every time, as will any of those 5 from the Knights.
And we talk live ball turnovers. It's one thing to throw the ball out of bounds, and get set in your defense. When you turn it over, live ball turnover against Moncton High, that's when they're going to kill you. They're trying to get the ball inside there to Brooke Powers, but it's just not the right angle. But I love her fight.
Nice rebound by Brooke.
Gets it up off the glass, but yeah, Brooke coming back.
But that was the right thing for the Royals to do when they did get it inside.
Yep. But they're not creating an easy path to success for their big people they got to catch the ball, gather all those bodies around them. They've got to go side to side a little bit and create a better angle for that pass.
Absolutely.
Handling the ball up top is Lily Thompson. Over to Marlene Hansen.
Oof,
back to Thompson.
Long arms.
They're not going to the other side. They need to get the ball to the other side. And when they try to do it, they do it trying to force the ball over the top of the lefty, Lindsay Black. They're just not creating that angle. It's in Richard Rafferty. That is not what they talked about during the halftime break for sure. Again, they're staying too one-sided, and then they get forced and they panic and they try to throw those really long.
But there's no crisp passes, you know.
It's got to snap from side to side. It's not going that way for Riverview right now. They got to get some better movement on that end. So if you're Moncton High, this is an ideal start.
Absolutely.
And coming off a big win last night, they want to cruise to a comfortable win today. Have a nice day, or have a rest night tonight. Come back fresh tomorrow. So, fans, listen. Tomorrow it's going to be a long day here in the gym for myself, and I'm looking forward to it because these games get started super early tomorrow. 10 o'clock in the morning. It's Harrison Trimble against Matthew Martin, and then Riverview High plays St. Malachy's in their second game at noon, and then we're already in the playoffs, kids.
Holy.
Huh? So tonight, the games that we're calling here tonight, myself and Taya Bailey, he'll join me later, is Riverview High against FHS, and then Harrison Trimble against Sussex Regional. And the way that it stacks up now, these early games, both of those games are win and you're in after FHS last night, and what probably would be considered a mild upset, but McNaughton played really well against Riverview High their first game too. They beat FHS by 13.
Wow.
And it's more the margin of victory, really. You and I talked about it earlier. It's more the margin of victory than the win. A double-digit win over FHS is a little bit of a surprise, but McNaughton playing at a really high level, so those guys' games tonight will be fun. And another turnover by Riverview out of the timeout.
Nice give and go.
Not what you like as a coach out of a timeout. And Black forcing the issue. And she feels like it went out of Riverview, but so does Coach.
I think they were on the same page there.
And again, just trying to force it. They are, I mean, I really think they're broadcasting what they're trying to do here. Riverview is a huge part of the problem.
But I think they also just need to make the easy pass. That's their trouble right now is they're trying to do the impossible.
Yeah, and there it is again.
Or the most difficult.
Beautiful. Oh, Barnett just doesn't quite gather it on the give and go. Nice play there by Riverview. Just no execution. Brooke Watson off the top for Moncton High. Waits patiently for Rachel Beach to get in position. Sammy Amadou comes around the corner. Back to Beach.
Nice
See?
ball movement.
That's what you want to see. Look at that.
Oh,
Amadou just misses the lefty. What a nicely executed play there by Moncton.
She couldn't have been any more open, I don't think.
Absolutely not. But that's what you get when you snap the ball side to side. And again, forced in there by Riverview.
Nice block by Beach.
Beautiful rotation by Beach.
And you know they're going to break.
Yep,
Tic-tac-toe.
Look at that. A laser beam from Black to Watson for two. Lays it in. And they are like lightning on that break if you're not careful.
There they go.
Now that's the way you do
there.
it. Look at that. Pretty.
They need to do more of that.
Pretty stuff. And Rowan Dominy gets her first two for the second half. She made herself big in there and available, and that was an available pass.
Oh, nice backdoor, Dave.
Beauty stuff.
And I think that Royal just turned for a split second, and Lindsay was gone.
Yeah, she's so smart. She waited for it. She knows the ball goes to that top.
Oh, and again, Dave. Brooke.
She's going to have. How did she get the pass out of there? That's a pass that not many players can throw. I mean, you get in trouble at half court, and you just heave it lefty, and it makes it. That is hard to do.
And
a
good job by Albert. That's
good
twice.
Job following her own shot. And a nice aggressive take there.
Nice rebound by Beach, and she's gone again, Dave.
She's gone again, yep. And another lay-in. Lather, rinse, repeat. It's like death and taxes. Lindsay Black is automatic in that break. But missed opportunities from Riverview one end, and before you know it, MHS is laying it in at the other. And again, that is just a
quick
pass
hands.
A pass that's not going to make it. You're not going to make that pass against Brooke Watson. She's not going to allow it. It's not going to get there. So you maintain your dribble, look back the other way, or then if they're playing the gaps that high out, the passing lanes that high out, then there's got to be something available at the high post, right?
Absolutely.
If they're playing it at that high, so it's a matter of it's just decision making by Riverview here against this really good Moncton High zone. And Miranda Thompson back in for Riverview. Oh, and a nice effort there by Dominy to avoid a turnover. Well done. Thompson again pounding that ball, but nice move
take
by her. Goes all the way in. Dominy follows and gathers that board, and it's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to go back to Moncton High. But I like that possession from Riverview much better. Created a good opportunity. Just, again, fell a little bit short. It's his first and third quarters that have been a little bit of a struggle for the Royals.
Right. And ball's inside.
And
to Kennedy for three.
Yeah. Kennedy Apthorpe comes up a little bit short. But again, it's about the execution you want to see here from the grade 10s. That's a shot you want her to take.
Wide open.
Shooter. Take it again next time. Don't worry about the air ball. Next one will go in.
Nice pass.
Dominy's doing a much better job making herself available.
There you go.
Pretty stuff.
Oh, goodness.
Just comes up short as Lily Barnett. Good movement. Exactly what you want. And the shot goes up from Rebecca Mills, but gets nothing, and it's going to go back to Riverview. So again, the story of Riverview, when they do create the chances, when they do have that nice movement, They're just not executing and finishing
Absolutely.
the plays. So
Troy calls timeout. I think we had 2 quick shots.
Yeah, yes, I think so.
And that sent him.
Well, you know, he's fussy, this guy, this coach. Wants perfection. We're terrible that way, coaches. So fans, a little bit extra information we want to share to you about our photographers that are doing the work for us this week at the DNA Swag Hoop Classic. Justin LeBlanc oh, sorry here. I want to get my right sheets here so I give the information that we should have. Hold the phone. I thought I had it. Oh, look at the host doing a terrible job. But we'll read what we got here. I'll save it for the next timeout. I've wasted the timeout, fans. You know what? I'm struggling, man.
You are. It's all right.
It's you know. Thank goodness I have the day off from work tomorrow. I don't have to worry about my regular job. I can just concentrate on this basketball stuff. Because it is, you know, I'm liable to embarrass myself at some point if I keep this up this week.
It's all right. It happens to the best of us. Let's see what Troy came up with here. Young girls on the floor.
Yep.
So I think they just got to get their bearings, and they'll be set to roll here. The Royals just got to get the ball inside. I think they can capitalize, with that being said.
There we go, Kelly. See, I got it now. I found it.
It's called organization.
I found it. I'm organized. Next time out, we'll just edit that out for the broadcast. Oh, wait, it's live. Dang it.
That's your fault.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
All right. There we go. That's a great pass inside, and we got to go with the nice shot
out
by Marley.
Just a little bit long. Rebounded, though, in the corner by Barnett. Nice look inside. Roll is not there. The little baby hook from Lily Barnett. But 2 shots.
Foul on,
like
Lily Barnett.
Yeah, no, Lily Barnett going the other way. We're going to have to do something about my position here for the next game.
That sounds like a you problem.
It is a me problem, but it's okay. We're going to adjust for next game because this monitor situation blocking my view a little bit.
Oh, nice back cut.
Oh, just didn't see it.
By Emma Dunnett.
Yep.
And that's a much better 3 by Rebecca Mills. Set, the ball was in and out. That's excellent.
Yep, got her feet set, wide open. Good movement from Moncton.
And the Royals here, we got to go. Nice pass.
Yeah, I like Thompson, the way she pushes that ball up the court. But again,
off goes Kennedy.
Trying to force it inside instead of waiting for your big teammate to be set in there and waiting and asking for it.
Nice pass.
Yeah, and Allman moving well. Catches that ball. Bumps. Good bump there on Naomi McDonald. Doesn't get the roll, and rebound by McDonald. And Brianna Thompson's going to push the ball back the other way.
They always seem to go to the right side
They
every
do, the same
single
place.
time. Nice move.
Pretty by Barnett. Lily Barnett. She's going to go to the line. I love that move. Good stuff from her, but you're right. They're definitely dominant on one side. It's very predictable, and Moncton knows exactly what they're trying to do.
That's it.
When Riverview executes it well, looks great, but I mean, it's just too one-sided and too predictable right now for Riverview. They got to get the ball to both sides.
And that young Moncton High team out on the floor, I think they know, they've trying to do the same thing.
Yeah, and plus, I mean, there's only 2 or 3 girls touching the ball, right? You're not even getting the other side involved in the offense, giving them a chance to get their hands on the ball.
You're going to get your best shot when everyone touches the ball, right?
100%.
Moncton High first side.
Yeah, into Allman.
Back out, see?
Yeah. Swings all the way over to Emma Dunnett. Gets
nice
it back
pass.
into Allman, who goes over right shoulder, just misses, comes up short, and rebounded by Naomi McDonald. And Thompson pushing the ball well again. Teammate's not with her just yet.
I think Thompson would have
Jazz Barnett. She's going to launch one.
There we go.
It goes. A long 2 for Jazz Barnett.
She's bound to see them go in now.
Larry Bird was my nickname for her as she's been growing up. And I told her she had to live up to that by making some jumpers, and she got one to go.
Nice pass.
Look at that movement. Allman again with a turnaround, just short again. McDonald fighting down in there, and so is Barnett for that ball. Lily Barnett this time.
Good hustle by Emily Hamilton as well to dive on the floor.
For sure. And back into the game.
Marley Hansen.
Marley Hansen for Sophia Candy. Takes a seat for a bit.
There you go. That's a great shot.
Yeah. Perfect. Exactly what you want.
Nice rebound.
Nice
go back
follow.
in.
Gets hit a little bit. Lily Barnett, don't put that ball on the floor. Lily Barnett, she still gets a shot up, but it's long. You want that. You want your big in there to keep that ball up above her shoulders and just finish. Barnett put that ball down, gave Moncton a chance to.
Rebecca Mills running the show.
Apthorpe looking over, swings to Dunnett.
Nice give and
go.
go.
Give and go. But into two big bodies there. Didn't get it to go, and a nice hustle there by Lily Barnett.
Tough take.
Yep.
Tough take.
Brianna Thompson's going to come back the other way.
Oh,
There's
nice run by Marley
Barnett.
Hansen. But
just a little bit long. Oh, did she collect it? No, she stepped out of bounds.
But you know what? They need to do more of that.
Yeah.
It was a great play. Marley was out of bounds. That's fine.
Yep.
But they pushed the ball and they're pushing the pace.
Yeah, it was a good push. It just was a little bit, just lacking a little bit of execution against the more experienced and athletic Moncton High team. But you like the push. Oh, nice block of the cut there by Brianna Thompson. Trying to shadow.
Oh, nice cut.
Yeah, beauty again. Dunnett can't get a shot up.
Ooh.
And a little miscommunication there between the freshmen. Not sure, between the grade 10s, pardon me. Not sure where that pass was going. I think Apthorpe meant it for
Allman, but
Allman thought it was going to the corner, I think. Thompson now keys it in. Will they choose the left side? No, they go to the right side again.
Every time, Dave. Every time. Nice
Look
shot
at
by
that,
Marley
though.
Hansen.
Pretty from Marley Hansen. Nothing but nets from three. And it's a 46-17 Moncton High lead. Allman inside again. Good in and out.
Nice.
Over to Dunnett in the corner. She's going to wait for big girl to join her, and she goes over the right shoulder again. I think she's got to learn. Obviously, Allman's got to learn to go back the other way. To her
I
left.
agree.
She's going only
Marley
over
Hansen
her
again.
right shoulder.
Nice shot.
Yeah, feeling it a little bit. That's not a bad shot when you're feeling it. Look at that hustle to get over there from Brianna Thompson.
Tic-tac-toe.
Oh yeah, but Moncton breaks that pressure and crashing into the mats goes number 4, Rebecca Mills, and she's going to go to the line for 2. Good thing they got those mats installed 2 days ago.
That was a great hustle play.
Yeah.
She ran for that. She deserved those 2 points.
She took a hit as it was from Naomi McDonald. That would have been a double one. .1 seconds left on the clock only as we go to about to go to the third quarter break here. Rebounded by Thompson. Let's see if she can get the ball at the floor quick enough. Nope. No shot opportunity. And we'll go to the fourth quarter with a 46-17 Moncton High lead. So viewers, like I should have said last break, and I'll get it out now because I don't pass up any opportunity to talk about Jacin LeBlanc sports photography. Jacin made me look good, if you can believe that, for years with the Moncton Magic, working those games. She works with the Magic, and she's worked in all. She has a passion for sports photography, and she'll be doing the games for both the men's and ladies, and posting her photos for viewing and purchase. So you can go to either the men's or ladies' websites, and they're easy to find. Just Google DNA Swag Hoop Classic, and you'll find it. And you can navigate between the two sites very easily. Locate the sponsors listing, where you can click on Jacin LeBlanc sports photography logo and be directed to the game photos, along with instructions on how to purchase. Photos are $20 each, or all photos taken of one player for the entire tournament for only $40. If game photos have not yet been posted, be patient, check back later, as she's shooting back-to-back games as well as editing and uploading when she's able. Plus, I know she told me she's got a show in the middle of the tournament there, I think tomorrow. So she's got stuff going on. So please be patient with Jacin, but she's terrific. Her and Matthew Chasson, her assistant, they're both unbelievably good, and we're both really lucky to have them. The shots, parents, you're not going to be disappointed if you pay the money to get those shots. They're going to be worth it. She's terrific. They're going to look great. And they both. We'll get into them again later, and I'll tell you about all the awards they've won. I didn't even know these awards existed, but these two, her and Matthew, just apparently
collecting them.
They just collect hardware for this sports photography, and I can believe it. They're amazing at what they do. And that is an ill-advised pass, which you don't hear us say too often about Brooke Watson, do you?
No.
That one was not going to make it. Pushing the ball again. Oh, jeepers. Again, Lindsay Black with the steal, using her
About to pass to Brooke Watson
and
for
her
2.
speed, about to, she gets fouled, you lather, rinse, repeat, etc., etc. I shouldn't laugh. She is like you almost get like almost bored with the excellence that she shows you.
Absolutely, she's phenomenal.
But we shouldn't.
Absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, but we shouldn't make a joke out of it. She's terrific, and she's very. We talked about it at the break too. She's very left-hand dominant.
Absolutely.
And I think if there is a weakness that she has going to a next level, and she will play the next level, there's no doubt about it. She's going to have to develop a little more of that right hand. But look at that give and go from Riverview, and just did not connect.
Good rebound by Mia Allman
yeah,
as well.
Nice movement there. Brooke Powers had the attempt. Good offense from her, just didn't finish. A nice fake, and she went baseline, and it's going to go back to Riverview. Oh, no. Sorry, I think he pointed the wrong way the first time.
Oh, Troy was getting a little antsy there.
He was ready.
He was ready.
Nope, but it is staying with Moncton. And there's those out-of-bounds plays. They execute real well. Didn't get their first or second or third option.
Oh, nice pass.
Yeah.
Hustle play.
Just a little bit low, maybe. And Riverview getting on the floor, too.
It's good to see.
Absolutely. I've loved the hustle so far, Brooke Powers. She works hard out there.
Moncton High's got to gather here. They were kind of running willy-nilly.
Yeah, a little bit messy.
Yeah,
sure.
I agree.
A little messier than we're used to, certainly in this game so far. But they're trying to do what they did last game, which is really smart. Use these minutes. They're force feeding the ball to the grade 10s, particularly Allman in the post, and getting her some experience. It's the smart thing to do with these late game minutes, and we'll see how Riverview handles their late game minutes here. Because they've got to worry about, too, they've got another game tomorrow morning, and they're going to have to worry about plus-minus. That's going to be where they come into play, because Moncton is going to end up with 2 big wins here, and it might come down to some points here and there. With
right, which is important at the end of the day.
Malachi's, yeah. We'll see.
And we got Beach in and Allman out.
Yeah, Allman had a long stretch of play there, so Beach comes in to replace her. Again, just tough to get the ball in bounds for Riverview. And we'll use the fourth quarter here, I think, to talk a little bit more about the players individually, because we got some real good information there. Shockingly, the coaches love their players.
Oh, nice pass to Marley.
Yeah, that was nice stuff, wasn't it? Good movement there.
Letting the girls play here.
Marley Hansen trying to rip that ball away, and that was a nice feed again by Brooke Powers.
She might not be big, but she was strong.
Real nice effective. Yeah, and Marley's a senior. He's played for 10 years, trains year-round in for Riverview track and cross country as a long-distance runner, and I can believe it looking at her. She's got that runner's frame, and she's been hustling all game.
Oh, nice take by
that.
Brooke.
Look at that Euro step. It's hard to describe how difficult that catch, gather, Euro step is unless you've played. It's really tough to describe. That is a hard move. You got to be super athletic and have great footwork, and Brooke has both. And she's going to push the ball again, but look at that. Well intercepted there on the step in by Lily Thompson.
Nice take.
Coast to coast on the lay-in. Put that on the highlight reel for
She
Riverview
just
High
put
today.
Sammy through the spin cycle.
Hello.
Oh.
Another senior. Back the other way comes Riverview, creating a couple turnovers.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I love the idea. She just didn't execute it. And the
2
pass
on
was
2.
picked off. From one partner to another. This time comes up short. And she doesn't give herself a break, does she? She missed that jumper, and she's going, gosh, how did I miss it? And checking into the game for Riverview is Sophia Candy again, replacing Marley Hansen. It's a timeout White. Timeout Riverview. And yeah, so we'll talk a little bit about some of these players here that we've been watching play today, because so Lily Thompson, a senior, she's studying Oh, she's going to be a good one for me to know. Actually, no, I shouldn't know her. She's studying pastry arts at Holland.
Oh, that sounds
can't-
phenomenal.
I can't get caught up in somebody that can make good pastries. That's just not good. Another cross-country runner, and she works at the Grass Seniors Home. So impressive stuff from her. She volunteers her time, so good on Lily Thompson. And Amelia Jensen also, number 7, that we've seen play quite a bit today and has some impressive minutes. She's the other senior for Riverview, played for 9 years, member of the grad executive at Riverview High, and studying somewhere to get her Bachelor of Science next year. So those are the 3 seniors for Riverview, and we always love to talk about the seniors because, last year we felt for those seniors last year that didn't get to play in this tournament. It was such a sad occasion to have to cancel it. So shout out to you seniors who didn't get to play in this wherever you are. I hope you're watching some of you girls and guys that played in it that didn't get to play in this tournament last year in your senior year, and we're thinking of you guys. And hopefully the show we put on this year is good and a tribute to you guys. So Riverview's going to inbound the ball, and it's Jazz Barnett initiating it in.
Oh, here we go, to the left.
Oh my goodness.
Rafferty, wide open.
Looking good looking
Great
play.
shot.
Candy reigns in a 3, the senior. Well executed play out of timeout. That's a sign of a good coach.
That was a great play.
A nice play out of the timeout, so props to Rich. Doesn't get it to go to Zalwin. Again, going over her right shoulder. Don't blame her. She can get that shot off anytime she likes.
Absolutely.
Because she's so big. But I think that's going to be a part of her development is going over either
there we
shoulder.
go.
There we go.
First time.
A little bit of a look at that movement. Breaking some ankles is
Woo!
Riverview.
Domini.
A little bit of dribble handoff set there a little bit too.
But they got the ball inside, right?
They did.
They were successful.
Yep. Good stuff here from Riverview in the 4th.
Jazz Barnett
hustles it down, gets on the floor. Shockingly, has a couple of Moncton High players jump on top of her too. That's going to stay with Moncton, but good hustle by Riverview defensively there. So this is really a Moncton High team that we're going to expect to see them in the final, given their play here these first 2 games. They're going to be
nice pass.
Looking like a favorite here. And that skip pass. Really nice stuff, and they've got some talent all over the place, and
that's hard to defend.
Yep.
You know, there's not 1 or 2 good players.
No, absolutely not. They got lots of players that can do some stuff. And Emily Hamilton, we don't say her name that often, but she's just solid.
Absolutely.
They've got a whole bunch of girls they got some stars, but they have a whole bunch of girls that are just solid, know how to play.
Nice hustle. That's excellent to see.
Really well done there from Addie Albert.
Nice block by Emily Hamilton.
Right? Good stuff from Emily at both ends of the floor. Rebecca
She's
Mills.
open again. Oh, there we go.
Passes it up to get it inside. And that's going to be an and 1. Nicely done for Mia Allman. Getting her lots of touches are her teammates. And finally one pays off for her.
She's doing the right things. I think she's just got to soften the touch.
Absolutely. She'll improve with her footwork as she gets older too.
Absolutely. It's a good tournament, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They learn so much.
And we've heard it from the coaches too. They love that we're doing the live stream because they can take this and they can go watch it.
Absolutely.
Yep. And talk to the kids and hopefully laugh at us and their ridiculous broadcasting. But no, I think the kids they've been really positive with the coaches have been with being able to coach the kids a little bit on leave here, go back to the hotel, or go back to a couple of the Sussex High. I know mentioned it yesterday. They went back to the hotel and ordered some pizza and watched the game and
it's the way to do it.
Yeah. So, and we're happy to do it.
There we go. Nice take.
Really nice take, but just too many Moncton High School arms in there. And there's going to be a foul here on Domini, but
Sammy she had that ball.
Yeah,
no one was getting it.
Movement was good. Amelia Jensen just kind of went up against 3 big players, and that's kind of a situation where it's good. It's a good aggressive take, but you might be better served by kicking that ball out and reposting. Look at
nice
that.
pass to Beach.
Really nice 1-2. Beach is a good shooter from that spot, but
unfortunate.
just a messy turnover.
And you know what? That was a good, strong pass. It was
Yep.
just mishandled.
Yep.
Let's see what they run here. They closing the gate. Yep.
They are. Oh, they went to option 2 and 3. Wasn't there. Review closed it down.
Oh, my.
Driving to the left and getting her for a little chicken wing elbow.
I don't know about that.
I didn't see it from here, but we didn't have the best angle at it either. And
I agree.
and
Fraser
Coach
made the call.
Coach McKenzie didn't make any fuss about it.
Oh, to the left. You know what?
Yeah, they've definitely made a decision, and that's
Addie
not a
Albert's
good decision
really
by-
focusing on going to the left.
yeah, it's good. They're trying to go different sides, but that wasn't good execution there by Barnett. Turnover.
Nice take.
And 2 at the other end by Emma Dunnett, who's really she's one of those, not the big names for Moncton maybe, but she is one of them that she's been one of the best players that Moncton's had here through 2 games.
Absolutely.
Just solid at everything.
She does the little things right.
Yeah, and the big things. Like she's going
again for 2.
Yeah.
And 1.
Yeah, she's going to go to the line. But no, she's been terrific on the defensive end of the floor. Stuck her nose in, steals, rebounds. She boxes out.
It's one of the girls you want on your team.
Solid defensively. You don't want to play against her, and you want her on your team. That's for
Absolutely.
sure. Moncton's full of those.
We got some subs in here.
Yep, so we'll play the last. So 4:40 left on the clock. Talk a little bit about the Moncton High seniors. And it's a group, these seniors. Watson, Amadou, DeVaron, Black, and Beach. That's a group. That's a 5.
That is a 5.
That you can go to war with.
I
And they've
agree.
been terrific from start to finish here in both games, all 5 of them. Oh, nice looking shot from the wing again. This time for Marley Hansen, didn't go. Moncton on the attack again. And Dunnett just takes it all the way. Misses, but follows her shot. All went in there. And a jump ball. It's going to go back to Riverview. But Dunnett, like Troy says, he's probably their most aggressive player and has a never quit attitude. Is their first person off the bench, and she's going to be. I mean, if there was a sixth man award in the Moncton High School basketball, I'd say she'd probably be your lead candidate.
Absolutely.
Given the talent that they have in the starting lineup, when you can bring her off the bench, that's a luxury.
Absolutely. So much skill, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice pass by Watson.
Nice pass.
And you know what? That's a very unselfish pass.
It really is. She's trying. You can tell she's trying to get some touches to the girls that aren't going to get the touches probably in the games that matter here early at least.
Absolutely, which is great to see.
Yep.
Everyone wants a player like that on their team.
100%. All the way goes Apthorpe and up for 2, and the lay in there from the youngster. She gets her name on the board.
It's good to see the young girls being able to, play in this and score, contribute.
Yeah, absolutely. Shot from the wing there.
Rebound by
Long
Mills.
3.
Oh, nice take.
Nice take. And look at that little ball fake too, eh? Takes the hit and finishes through it. Wonderful stuff. Again from Brooke Watson. And she's going to the line for a 3-point play. And let's see if we can guess. We don't get to pick. Again, we're not the players of the game pickers. But last night we went 2 for 2. Let's see if you and I can go 2 for 2 again.
Okay, so for Moncton
Challenge.
High, whoa, can the same player get it 2 games in a row?
They can. My guess is they try to spread it around.
So Moncton
But-
High, I'm going to go. I got 2, though. Would
you go Brooke?
Brooke or Dunnett.
Dunnett? Listen, I'm a big Dunnett fan.
And
so
for
you're not gonna get me.
Riverview, I am going to go with Albert.
You think Albert?
She worked hard.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
a bad pick.
You disagree?
No, I'm not disagreeing. I haven't decided yet. Look at that step in. I love the minutes from Brianna Thompson. She's been tough.
She's been tough, too.
She's going to go to the line for 2. I've liked what Thompson's brought, but I don't know.
So you either go with,
I've really enjoyed Domini.
yes, that's another one.
I've enjoyed Domini. She's put in some good minutes. I've liked the toughness from some of the Riverview players.
Right, the grit, the hard work.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, the not giving up.
Yeah. 100%. I like Domini a lot. I like
McDonald too.
Candy had some good minutes.
Yes.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's
It's gonna be a mystery.
It is. There's some good choices for Riverview.
Nice hard take.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think I'd pick Domini, but that's a nice runner there,
Rebecca
right?
Mills, yeah, she's put her
Mills.
head down and ready to work.
The grade 11s that they've got on this team from Moncton High are going to be ready to pick up the slack next year when these 5 good grade 12 graduate, that's for sure. Candy up top. Pardon me, not Candy, Thompson up top, and she's got to shoot the 3 against the clock. A little bit late. It's going to go back to Moncton High.
Yeah, I go with Albert and, oh, man, I got a tie with Brooke and with Dunnett.
Yeah, okay.
But I think my heart tells me Dunnett.
All right.
I ain't
going to argue with you.
I don't know, though.
it.
I don't know.
I like the call.
They both deserve it.
Yep. And, Lindsay Black does as well, obviously.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. She was player of the game yesterday.
But if she gets it 2 games in a row, it's no surprise. There she goes. Oh, nice take by Mia.
Yeah, again, just went over that right shoulder. Wasn't comfortable going back to her left just yet, but
hustles back, which is important.
Right, and she catches the ball in the right position down here at this end too.
Yeah.
3 up by Lily Barnett missed. 2 more chances created by Riverview. Just
nice hustle by Hamilton.
Amelia Jensen. Amelia Jensen too. I've liked her minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And another name, Brooke Powers came in and hustle plays too. So a lot of these girls from Riverview have shown some stuff today. 3 launch there by Emily Hamilton. Rebounded by Hapthorpe.
Nice pass.
Nice look to the corner.
To Mills.
Really nice work inside by all 3 of those girls, and it pays off. And laid in by Emily Hamilton, who's had a good game herself. Grade 11 kid. Inside to McDonald, and she made a nice kick to the corner there.
Nice rebound by Hamilton.
3 didn't quite go for Marley Hansen. Swung all the way over to Dunnett. They're going to look for
nice pass.
Again, goes over the right shoulder, but nicely done. Gets to go. And
I think she was praying for that one.
Went,
yeah.
Thank goodness it went in.
But to be honest, Dave, I think if she goes to the left, she's wide open.
She is. I mean, when she adds it, and she will. She's only in grade 10.
Absolutely.
When she adds the drop step to the left,
she's going to be.
Forget about it.
Yeah.
She's too big to handle easily if she gets that move. And another opportunity. Riverview's had one place they've excelled today has been on the offensive glass.
I agree.
Created a ton of opportunities for themselves, and that shows you how hard they're working, despite the deficit. And it's going to be a 65-24 game here, coming down to the last possession of the game for Riverview. Albert looking inside for Amelia Jensen, swings to the wing, and the shot is up for Barnett. Doesn't get cashed in, and Moncton High will dribble at the clock here in their last 3.2 seconds, and it'll be a 65-24 Moncton High School win in the opening game today of the 2021 DNA Swag Hoop Classic. So Moncton High obviously is going to be pleased, but I think you can't be terribly down on your team if you're a Riverview fan. They had a tough start, come out after a 20-0 first quarter, and we'll stick around, by the way, fans, while they do the player of the game presentations and see how far off we were, because we're bound to be.
Absolutely.
But I think after that first quarter, I think you saw some good stuff at a Riverview, and there's stuff to take away through the rest of the tournament.
And things started to turn around. You know, how many second chance points, how many second chance opportunities did they get?
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I mean, stopping Brooke and Lindsay and Dunnett and Sammy, you know, that's hard.
Yeah.
That is very hard. And I think, you know, in the end, they did do things well.
And defensively, they certainly weren't. They certainly didn't. The effort was there, and they certainly did a decent job.
Domini.
Yeah. That's mine. I'm 1 for 1.
That was good.
Yes. I'm way too competitive with this stuff. It's an illness. You'll learn. Brooke.
That's a great pick.
It is.
It is a great pick.
So I don't want to brag that I'm 2 for 2, but I'm 2 for 2. I'm 2 for 2. But your choices were good too. You just weren't right.
Okay, Dave.
You know.
I get it.
So fans, that was great. We enjoyed ourselves, and you are going to be back with me
tomorrow morning,
and you're going to be back with me Saturday too. So lots of games ahead for Kelly and I, we're going to go to break, fans, for about 25 minutes. Actually, 35 minutes, I guess, until the start of the next game. So, but join us back here at the top of the hour, and it's going to be Riverview High and FHS, and that's a big matchup because winner goes on to the crossovers, and losers eliminated from playoff contention. So it's a big one. It's going to be an intense matchup. So make sure you join us. Thanks, fans.